Well, looks like my heart is a little tired. Might need more relaxation or energy drinks, whatever. Anyway, I've been thinking about, the philosophy of cooking, and throw this away. And it's a mysterious thing because when you're cooking, you're putting food, together, and you have like individual things like, I don't know, a fruit, or I have tomatoes here. Wait a minute, let me try to get one. Now, individually, this thing is good. And at some point in history, people decide, well, you know what, we're going to make something else. We're going to take a pot, and I'm going to have to clean the little, meat that's left in this place. Okay. When you put meat together, the remains stuck on the sidelines and okay. Well, we're going to try to make, I guess, the point of food is that, if you don't eat, you're going to die, But sometimes food is so disgusting that you're not eating anything. So, we're going to try to make something that tastes good, like a cake, I'm going to take these thingies there. It's called flour. Yeah, oh, baby. To make cake, you mix flour with eggs. I'll put this here. And where do I have to go? Yeah. Eggs. That's one egg. And here. Oh yeah, I need a fork because the fork has little spaces between its things there, and it makes it easier to mix stuff. I realize that the weird thing about human beings is that everybody knows the truth about everything, but everybody ignores the truth about everything. It's like, what happens when you grow up as a baby? Yeah, it's difficult to turn the thing around. As a baby, you are the ultimate being of knowledge. But the more you grow up, the more you get brainwashed into a different artificial reality that takes the place of the real world. And, when people are brainwashed, they just, fuck. Camera thingy got stuck in the, yeah. Nah, disgusting. Okay. Yeah. It's not good yet, but yeah, it's really good. When people get brainwashed, they forget, they ignore the truth, the truth is in front of them, and they ignore it, and, okay. So what else do we add to this thing? I guess oil or something. You get oil. Apparently never fucked. It's because it's extra virgin. Okay, wait a minute. Whoops. Okay. You know, I noticed something, especially in the past, when I was making videos more often, about a year or two ago, and I was reading the comments that the people were posting, and sometimes people are like, you know, oh, he's completely drunk, you know, in the video, and sometimes people are like, oh, this time he's sober and more coherent, whatever. And I realize it's kind of the other way around. Sometimes, you know, I'm drunk and people say that I'm sober, and when sometimes, well, not always, but sometimes, you know, I'm sober and people think I'm blasted drunk. I guess maybe it's because I'm one of the few people, I guess, who have been able to bypass the brainwashing of babies. Because, you know, everybody wants what's good for themselves, right? But most people, they just don't know how to get it. But that's what's behind everybody's mind at all times. You know, when you help someone out, you know, you have someone in trouble and you help them out and you care for that person. I mean, at the same time, you know, there's someone on the other end of the planet who's dying and who's suffering even more than the guy you're helping. And do you care about it? Well, you say, well, no, of course I don't know about this guy. But the truth is that you do know that it happens. But you don't care. But you know about it, you know? But so why do you care about the person who's right in front of you? The person that you see suffering? And the person that you're helping out? It's because, well, you feel good helping people out, you know? And so that's the thing, you know, the basics of every behavior is fundamentally selfish. Even the most apparently altruistic kind of behaviors, you do something for someone else, but if what you're really looking for is, you know, your own, you know, you feel good about it, you're looking to feel good because you help someone out, that's a selfish thing, even though you're not really being selfish. You could say that if you want to divide the world between good people and bad people, you could say there are people who enjoy doing bad things and do bad things, people who enjoy doing bad things and don't do bad things, and people who enjoy doing good things and do good things, and people who enjoy doing good things who don't do good things. The classical bad guy is a guy who enjoys doing bad things and does them. But just because someone enjoys doing bad things, that doesn't mean he's going to do them. If he can resist, is he really a bad guy? Yeah, think about it. But in the end, it's really all the same, and I don't know how this can work here. Technically, I should put it in the oven, but the thing is that... Wait a minute. Let me think. When you put in... wait, yeah, you get heat from the top as well as... I'm not sure I understand it. You get heat from... And here you just get heat from the bottom. Wait a minute, I'm gonna go get something. Okay. Wait. It is boiling. If I can... Ah, shit, it's sticking to the bottom. That's what I thought would happen. Yeah, we can't do a cake like that. Oh, well, we're gonna pretend that it's... wait a minute, that kind of does look... Yeah, there, you see, with little holes in between, it almost looks like a cake. So, yeah, I guess, like a... See? Here. Oops. Getting all foggy. It almost looks like... yeah, look, a little part of it, see, has become cake-like. But we stopped it before it would, you know. So this is going to be half cake and half cake mixture. Wait a minute. This kind of cake is, yeah, look, that's kind of like, you know, part of cake. We can, add some seasoning, I guess. I have cookies, nice little wheat cookies here, and I like these cookies. I mean, they're made by the same guys that make condoms. And, see, same shape too. Although I can't really use it for that purpose. You know, wait a minute. I mean, condoms can be fun sometimes, you know. Like, see, this one, the same thing, except that here we have a little S at the end. Even the font is the same. There's a lot of things you can do with this. Like, the real purpose why it was made is a little bit different than what most people would figure. Let's try this. I'm gonna blow it like a balloon. Let's try again. Wait, this thing is too big here. And there you go. That's the only thing these things are good for, really, because they're fun killers. I mean, really, that's what they are. They're fun killers, you know. At least you can have some fun with them in another way. You know what you should try next time that a girl asks you to use one of these? You know what? Tell her, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck you unless you wear a tampon at the same time, you know? So then you'll know what I feel like. Anyway, so we can try all this stuff. You know, cooking always starts with trial and error. You know, you make something, and that's how all the best recipes are started. People, you know, just, I mean, you know, they're very complex recipes that, you know, takes days and days to prepare, like the baba ram or whatever. And you just gotta wonder, you know, it's like Adam and Eve. At some point, you know, you had the first person who made it, but that first person didn't know the recipe. You know, when he made it, it's like he definitely must have tried like something that nobody had tried before. It's like random, you know. And at the end, you think, okay, well, this might taste good with that, and it just happens pretty randomly, really. This is oyster sauce. Proteins as well, because right now it's like full of carbs or whatever. You can try to add some cheese. Let's get this thing up. You know, when you respect your food, you think of your food as, you know, your friends and living beings, you know. So you treat food with respect, but the problem is that doing that makes me feel like Jeffrey Dahmer, you know. It's probably not the best image.